Shalom. As I'm sitting out here waiting on my food to be prepared, I thought of it was two young men who stopped me in the gym, and they asked me if I could please put more videos on YouTube. And they had a lot of questions, and they said they really stay off of other social media, but YouTube is their go-to. So I decided to take a moment right now to answer one of their questions. And if you have questions, first, please subscribe to this channel. Second, like the video if it's of some benefit to you. And third, if you have any questions that you would like for me to answer, or anything that you may be dealing with that you feel that I could possibly encourage you through. I'll give you some wisdom that I've gotten over the years of making many mistakes. Leave a comment below and I'll do my best to answer. But the question from the young man was, he asked me, he said, Mr. Wilson, how do you not lose hope in a world that's so evil and with people who are only like supporting you or like you because of what you do instead of just who you are? And I learned many years ago, when you make a lot of mistakes, I have a saying, mistakes are great teachers. The only bad mistake is the one we didn't learn from. And so over the years of making many mistakes and learning from them all, I've learned never to put my trust in humans. I never put human beings over my faith in the Most High. Because love with human beings is conditional. It just is. It's based on something. You treat me right, I'll treat you right. You love me, I'll love you. You could be married for 35 years and make a mistake, or get addicted to gambling or whatever. Your spouse may leave you, or you get caught committing adultery. They may leave you. Your children may resent you for just trying your best to raise them up in a way where they would like retain the principles of hard work, resting, discipline, no procrastination. And they may resent you for a period in your life, almost not even talking to you. I have fathers who are dealing with that right now. And so what I've learned that saves me a lot of heartache today, even though when I get hit, always remember that accolades from people shift with the slightest breeze, but the mercy of Yah, or God, endures forever. When we get caught up in being human doings instead of human beings, and everything is based on what we do, when we can't live up to that expectation or get that job done, or buy this, or do this, or go there, or travel here, you feel like you're not living up to being a man. And that's what's causing so many of us to walk to the edge of life and jump off. You get to the place where you're just going to say enough is enough. When I'm wrong, I will apologize and try to make that wrong right. But I refuse to allow anyone to hold me. You shouldn't allow anyone to hold you hostage when you already have sincerely apologized for making a wrong, or you're not living up to your role even as a husband, but you're trying and you just can't seem to get a job that's paying enough to support. So you try to get 2 jobs and it still isn't enough, or just on the emotional level with the kids and your wife or whatever. Give it your best. Give it your best, don't get me wrong. Don't punk out. Give it your best, but don't condemn yourself. Don't condemn yourself, especially for trying and not hitting the mark that you're aiming for. I hope you can still hear me. Let me wait for this, whatever this is, an ambulance or something to ride by. You know, it's interesting. As I look at this ambulance and another ambulance, you know how in life we get so caught up in our desires. I pray everyone is, whatever's going on with that situation, I pray that they are okay. But it's interesting that we don't realize how precious life is until death becomes bigger than our desires. So for me, I had to learn the hard way to not live my life or have it based upon my performance. Man, you'll always be disappointed. You'll never be good enough because you're going to make mistakes. I don't care who you are. So on your best day, man, there's something someone can say that you didn't do well. So that's how I stay grounded. Again, family is a blessing, but to me, the Most High is everything. That's how I have to make it. Keep family, my goals, everything here. For him, he's way up there on the scale. Like, you can't, what's here can never reach there. Because again, everything here is conditional. I can repent for something that I did wrong to the Most High. Not to him, but something if I committed a sin or just a shortcoming or not doing what I should do as of providing for my home. I can repent and he will forgive me. And I get up and keep going. But if you put that type of faith in this world and you catch yourself at the edge of life ready to jump or with a gun in your hand ready to blow your brains out because you feel that it's never enough, you can never meet the mark or their expectations. And I close on this. I just find it very interesting that it is written that we can please the Most High God. I just find it interesting that it's so difficult to please humans. That's why I believe it's Galatians 1:10, where Paul talks about, if I try to please people, how on earth can I please the Most High? Don't get caught up in it, gentlemen. Especially you young brothers, millennial men, you're trying to hustle, make a name for yourself. Learn how to live from who you are and not what you do. If you don't, you'll find yourself never resting from work, and instead you'll be resting in peace. Shalom.